In today's video, we're gonna be doing something special on Kev Jumba's 340 BMW. The biggest box I've ever seen shipped in my life. See you guys, see you later.
We got some goodies today. Our friends over at Morph Auto Design sent us a full aero kit for the car.
There's a lot of pieces here. 4, 5, 6 different things. What do we got going in today?
Today we have side skirts, rear diffuser, front lip, front valence, trunk spoiler, and I think that's everything, so 5.
5, and this is all on carbon fiber. Today's video, we're gonna have a long process of installing each and every one of these pieces with the detailed installing instructions for the BMW 340. Time to add a little spice. You guys know how much I love my carbon fiber. Now we're gonna sprinkle that down on Kev's car. Matt actually made an aero kit for a Lamborghini. They've made a kit for the McLaren. And before they've done the 340, they've done it on the M3 and M4. So as you can tell by their lineup, they've done more higher end products in the past. And with that, you can always expect high quality on what comes with the product, which I always love the attention to detail. So I thought we'd go ahead and show that process with all of this stuff.
I kind of threw these in there because we opened the box already, but
Kevin, you already spoiled these for yourself.
right there, baby.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's cool, eh?
That's very BMW-esque.
Is it?
Kevin going with the white on carbon theme. I appreciate that. It's always a good look. There's a couple things. Wait, Kevin, you got a card. You want a postcard? Comes with postcards.
Oh yeah, it actually has a few postcards, all right.
What's in the box?
Just some hardware, dude.
I love little stuff like that.
Presentation on point. Okay, carbon fiber pen I can keep in.
A USB. That's interesting.
Nice, dude.
Nonetheless, very cool. Oh! Oh!
Dude, that's a kick.
Yo, that's really cool. That looks awesome. Damn, you're the carbon hot boy.
Just got a side skirt.
Yeah, that's it. Do we take off this one right here?
Yeah.
That's dope. I love how much they use like aggressive angles. Does that make sense? Like a lot of companies don't do really aggressive stuff like that. We have everything laid out for the car right now, but the first things we're gonna do is just the 3M applications. So that is gonna be the eyebrow pieces for the front bumper, and then that's also going to be the trunk lid spoiler, which is also just 3M. This thing is really dope. So this is the easiest one. You guys know the drill. Before you apply it, make sure it's clean, which Kevin wiped the car down so there's no oils, no dust, no anything in between the actual 3M application and the paint of the car. Oh, that was a risky push. It's like a fang. I don't know what it looks like. A mustache. Yeah. Whoa. Easy, Gorilla. So this wing requires some 3M tape assembly. I love me some 3M tape assembly. No drilling on this required. Literally just makes contact with the top of the trunk on this whole entire flat piece. That's it. So it makes our job super, super simple. We have a concoction of leftover 3M tape that we're gonna be using here, so hopefully we don't run out of anything. Or even if we do, we'll have to make it a hack job of 3M tape. This should be fine. We made a group decision here to do a thin outline and then do some beefier strips towards the middle. So that way we can use the thicker one less, but still get great contact.
Whoa, whoa, you're not gonna mock it? You're just gonna untape it already?
No need, I already mocked that. I know how it sits.
I hope you know how it sits.
I'm gonna leave the application up to Calvin and Kevin because I don't wanna be responsible for misaligned spoilers. You should put the back on it first and then just lay it down.
Are we setting her down? You're clear for landing.
Someone tell me.
You're clear for landing.
It looks good. Calvin's is good. Yours is good.
Oh my.
It's good.
He put it down before I could look, Kev. I'm sorry.
It's good. It's good.
Fix it.
It's good.
No, it's fine.
No, Kevin. Oh,
shit.
What?
Shit.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that? Bad precision.
Last time. This is no overlap.
Make sure that thing is stuck on there so it doesn't fly off on the way home. What the hell is that? I'm pressing. That's how I press. Don't make fun of me.
Day 2.
So first day, we did the front valence and the trunk spoiler, super easy. But then today, we're gonna do part 2. We still have the rear diffuser, the side skirts, and the front lip. But we're gonna start off with the rear diffuser. First thing we're gonna do is take this one off. There's a heat shield here, so in the older cars, you can just kind of do it like from underneath, but the newer years, you need to take the bumper off. But I'm trying not to do that. So I'm gonna try to remove the heat shield first and see if we can get access to it. But it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a couple clips and it should be off. Come on, baby.
Yeah!
Last leg.
Yeah, look at that.
It's got vents and everything. All right, baby.
Where does it go?
Just like that.
Same thing?
Due to a problem which I think is caused by the carbon fiber to plastic, the clips that are at the end of these are not working as intended. Kevin is over here drilling out bigger holes so that the hardware does most of the work rather than the clips doing the work. Another suspicion that I have is this carbon fiber is significantly more rigid. So when you try to push this in, it applies a lot of force outward towards Beckerman. The OEM part is plastic and it makes it really easy to flex and get into place.
It's okay though. I mean, it's expected with carbon fiber. They don't always fit perfect. Nothing a little modding can't do.
A little smoking some holes.
Smoking some holes, brother.
Ooh, just a good diffuser.
Fits in there like that?
Yeah, it looks like it. I'm the liner upper man.
Damn, let's just get a walk around of this.
I think this whole setup is really cool. I do have a problem with the car in general, but currently right now it looks really good.
Calvin feels that the car it's not like wide. So when you look at the side of the body, it doesn't really stick out much. So it doesn't get a lot of squat. And I agree with that. Adding this a little bit extends the body line by a tad. It definitely feels very aggressive now.
It feels...
With the whole wing and diffuser fins and all of that stuff. Feels pretty aggressive.
It feels better now because when you drove by me today, and I only saw the wing, it felt like the wing was a bit aggressive, but nothing else was really that aggressive.
Yeah, because we didn't have the diffuser on.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Day 3. Day 3, Kevin. 3. Count them. My fingers are not in focus. 3, Kevin. Day 3.
It's day 2. We just took a nap. BMW uses this thing called beta link, whatever it is. It's pretty much like almost like a chemical bond between plastics, and they use it underneath this part. I thought it was 2 pieces, but it's connected to the lip. If we try and rip this off, I pretty much have to repaint this front bumper. Like it's ruined. It's ruined underneath this, and it's almost permanent. I think it is permanent. Calvin and I were thinking, and I think our idea is just basically have to get rid of this lip part, and that's gonna require us to pretty much carefully kind of trim this seam. So it almost looks like 2 pieces already, but like this seam right here, we're gonna separate this piece from the lip and just leave this on the car, and hopefully it works. But we wanted a lot more time than yesterday to do it, so that's why we paused. So that's why we're here today, day 3.
Day 3. Day 3 on the Kev Jumbie builds. While Kevin's getting the front bumper off, my goal is to get the side skirts off, and BMW loves being difficult. Instead of using hardware, they use plastic rivets. So not only do we have to find replacements for those rivets, but we have to destroy OEM memes. And there's like 30 of them. Wish me luck. Oh, there it is.
They really think
like, I told you, there's like 20 of them.
They really think this thing's gonna fall off, eh?
I'm gonna give it to BMW. This is like really nice.
Look at that.
Oh, they have screws and rivets.
And they have side screws directly and diagonally into that.
That was really easy.
What do they think I'm doing? I'm going 200 miles an hour? I
really like detachable body panel. The fact that you could take the side skirt off and modify it.
The bumper wasn't too bad. I believe there were just screws all along the top right here. There's 2 screws right here that hold in right here. And then you remove the fender liner that connects here. And then there's like a handful of screws on the very bottom underneath here that you just need to pull off. And I think that's it from what I've seen. So I'm gonna try and move it. Hopefully it goes out well. I'm gonna be taking apart the side skirt, like 20 of those rivets, and then a bunch of these little screws you gotta take out. It should be good.
Why does every car you end up buying have to be a pain in the ass to work on? Every car. I don't know how well you guys are updated with what's going on because I've been in the other room finishing up and editing another video. I'm back now, so the filming is gonna be on point again. But the BMW is a pain in the ass to work on. And if you have ever owned a BMW, you know that, or if you've ever owned like a luxury-esque vehicle like Lexus or Audis or BMWs, they're always a pain. And BMW, for some reason, designed this car to be very, very difficult to take apart. Mainly the body pieces. So Calvin is cutting up the bumper, which is scary. Kevin, after removing all the hardware for the side skirts to take everything apart, is still gonna need to cut it, which is also gonna be scary, just to put on these new ones. So hopefully Kevin never wants to go back to stock, because at this point, he can't. He's literally cutting up the stock pieces to make the new carbon fiber pieces work, which is awesome. That's a full send. Good job, Kevin.
After ripping off the old side skirts, these are the new ones. And I don't think I'm gonna use all these holes because it's kind of unnecessary.
There's a lot. So
there's a lot of holes.
These little small ones.
Yeah,
right.
So TJ and I were thinking, I think we were just gonna maybe just mark a couple of them, maybe space out every like third one. So one here, like here, here, and here. Just mark them up, drill them out, and then just use a small nut and bolt to put this on.
Super, super easy. So this lip is, oh, it's like already sticking to the plastic.
Yeah, that's the old fucking sticky shit.
It makes it really easy. BMW had like a million little holes drilled inside for the little plastic lip that came on these side skirts. And we're literally just gonna be reusing all of that. So that's half of our job is already done. So we're just gonna get a marker, dot all these holes, drill them out, find the proper hardware for it, and then the side skirts are ready to go back on the car. So that's gonna be super, super easy. These hang out way more than the stock ones, so they're super aggressive. So I'm excited to see what that's gonna look like when it's on the car. The first skirt is mocked up. That's a heavy lip, Kev.
Well, the way I mounted it as far out as it would go.
It's an easy in the middle, like 1 to 2, and then it goes pretty fat in the back. I like it because it follows the rim. I mean, just like the FD, just like I'm doing on the Supra, you have like a rim of carbon fiber that just like wraps the bottom of the car. We need to drill the holes for the next one, and Calvin is still outside right now cutting up this front bumper because he has to like cut out all the M Sport OEM package options. He literally has to like shave it off because they like plastic weld them together, which is like cool because of like quality, but at the same time like is a pain in the ass because it takes forever to get it off. So this side you can tell Calvin removed it, and Calvin did an amazing job. Like you can't even tell that anything was there if we just left it like this. So he's almost done on that side, and then the new lip will slip on top of this. And once the lip's on there, it will create a full bottom trim of carbon fiber, which lately has kind of been like the theme on everyone's car.
So he did a very nice job. He saved me a lot of money. I don't have to repaint the bumper anymore. So we're gonna test fit this.
A little higher, right, yeah. That side seems to be a little bit closer to you.
Dude, look at that, man. So now the process of putting it all back together, really.
Mark the holes, just like the side skirts, drill the holes, find some hardware for it, put the front bumper back on. Kevin's car is kitted up with some carbon. I can't tell what I like more, no eyelid or eyelid. And now, you know, of course, we can't end the video without airing it out, because for those who don't know, Kevin is on the AccuAir CVT with the UAS bags, just like my FD. Calvin's gonna give us a little air and out session. And now, as you guys remember, Kevin's wheels are on the way. They're still being built. When those wheels get in, his build will pretty much be complete. He now has a new carbon diffuser, rear side rail bumpers, a new kick spoiler, extended side skirts, new front lip, carbon fiber eyelids. I have to say, Kevin has the cleanest daily out of any of us in the group.
Oh!
It's true.
Yeah! I'm not saying me. Let's get that right. Benedict has a really nice car.
Benedict,
Fuck you talking about?
Benedict has coilovers,
but it's a nice.
Kevin has my first coilovers and the first wheels.
Because he has fucking carbon, now he has big cojones.
No,
Yeah,
because he's on bags, because has the exhaust, he has the carbon package, he has all the lip kits.
Benedict didn't do shit on his car. I did all this.
Like, and Kevin has the dream interior. For those who haven't seen Kevin's interior in quite a long time, his AccuAir E-level pad is like integrated. He like bought some aftermarket thing to hold. It just looks so good. Everything about Kevin's car is like my favorite. Shout out to Kevin's car. Shout out to Matt for hooking him up with all this stuff. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out and keep moving forward.
And I'm feeling